Alright, let's do this. Man, I'm always in trouble, man. Hey, who want me? Rubber band, man. Always bad, man. Trouble, man. Always in trouble, man. Hey, who want me? Rubber band, man. Band. Who want? Taliban. Always in trouble, man. I think the battery on this thing's about to die. Yo, what's up, guys? Hey, Prim, Tupa's doing something like this right now. You know what? Fucking Twit. I wasn't even gonna stream. Deadass wasn't gonna stream. For starters, as you can see, the title says almost 10th anniversary. The PS2 and Wii port came out 10 years ago today. The actual port that everyone likes, the 360 and PS3 port, came out on the 20th. So that's 2 days away. So that was one reason why I wasn't going to stream today. Second of all, what was the second reason why I'm not going to stream? Well, I don't really upload much anymore. So, you know, I've just, you know, I'm not really heavy on the Sonic right now, as you've noticed by my less than frequent uploads and all that shit. So, yeah, I wasn't going to stream. I was watching YouTube in my bed, and then I saw Twip streaming, and I got pissed off. I mean, Twip's always pissing me off, but I got pissed off because he was playing like shit and then blaming the game for things that, you know, things that were perfectly fine when he was streaming Forces and smiling at that. Like, oh, the camera control's bad. I'm like, Forces has no camera control. You know, I don't even want to talk about Twip. Point is, I got motivated to stream 2 days early, so we're going to stream. So, yeah. Let's play some fucking Unleashed. One of the greatest Sonic games in my top 5. One of my favorites. For those of you who use 360 a lot, because I'm more of a PS3 dude, like, I want to start a new save file for the stream. I don't want to delete my previous save file. So, can someone please tell me how the fuck I do that? Because I know people do that with 360. They create new files, like, in-game. I have no idea how to do that. So, if someone can, like, tell me so I don't have to delete my file, that would be great. I know you could just, like, get into this. Is anyone going to help me out? Someone said, what did you save your game to? I don't know. I've had a 360 for less than a year, so I've never done this before, literally. So, you might need to make a new user. Oh, shit. How do I do all that? Is there like an easy way to do this? Because, what's storage device? Oh, no. Actually, you know what? I'll just continue without saving. Yeah, I'll just do that. I don't need to keep the new save file, right? Wait, did it continue without saving? No, that didn't work. Man, that didn't work. Ugh. New user is new save. How long does it take to make a new user? Is it worth the effort of making a new user? Ugh. We always gotta long these things out. On PS3, I swear you could just thingy, you could just do this. Like, someone said, if I go to new game, it's just gonna overwrite my thing, innit? Let me see. Making a new user takes 5 minutes. Okay, cool. I'm just kidding. I'll make a new user. Someone says sorry to Twit, but I'm a ditch him per frame stream. Thanks for the support. Okay. So if I press continue without saving, then and then I go new game, will it still overwrite the file? Like, that's what I'm talking about. It's so fucking confusing. PS3 was just simple. I don't know. 360 was all over the place, but man, it's a sexy looking console. Okay. Okay. Right, I'm gonna create a new user. If I can figure out how to do that. Profile. Alright, so how do I make a new profile? How do I get back to the fucking home? Okay, yeah, go back to home. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna see if I remember how to. I don't even know how to fucking do all this shit. Someone knows how to create a new user, just please let me know because I want to get into the game. Alright, press sign out. Okay, cool. Sign out. Oh yeah, I already have this user. I remember this one created for me and then there was a problem with it. So I had to create a new one. So we'll just go into the exact same name user. Your console can't connect. Okay. Hey Prem, what was your first reaction to 06? Did you rage from all the deaths? Or did you not mind and kept playing it? I literally, like, I fucking loved 06. Like, dead ass. Like, it wasn't even a debate. I think the only place in 06 where I raged on my first playthrough was fucking Crisis City Mark Speed, and even that I didn't hate. Okay, I'm gonna make the screen black for a sec while I put in my Wi-Fi password. I don't know why, because it's not like people are gonna find out what it is or anything, but oh god. Alright. One sec guys, I need to get the fucking password from the other room. Alright. Put the password in now. Sorry for the ratchet stream. I'm just like setting shit up for the first time in ages. Alright. I didn't realize I haven't used this freaking console since I had the old router. Capitals. H X and then okay. All right. All right, I think we're in now. Hey, praying back at the game Sonic Unleashed, I see. Yeah. We're back in there. We're back in there. Oh, fuck off with the system update now. Ugh. Can I just use the profile without logging into the Wi-Fi? Like, all of this is long. Would you rather have the live action Sonic movie, which we'll get to, or rather have a completely animated Sonic movie? I literally said on Twitter that they should just get Pixar to make a Sonic movie. Done. Like, simple. Ugh. That's literally it. Get Pixar to make it, and we're in there. There we go. Alright, so we want the ratchet looking one with no profile. Yes. Save. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright. New game. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in the stream. My controller's being ratchet again. It's a fake controller, so. Someone said, are you going to start uploading again, like, frequently? Honestly, probably not. You know, I don't want to say I'm quitting, but I'm not, I don't want to say hiatus either. It's more so like, I've got a lot of things going on right now, and let's just say that before, this channel was like my main priority in life, but right now it's just not that, for a myriad of reasons, but a lot of it is just that I don't have the drive. Ever since Forces came out, I swear, like I just started to not be as hype when it came to Sonic in general, you know. So it was just a weird thing. I was playing a lot less Sonic and all sorts of things. I don't think I can upload consistently like I used to. I just think that's pretty much done. But I'm not saying I won't upload things, but it's not gonna be like my main priority where I'm uploading consistently like every week and all that. But if something happens that I want to talk about, I'll make a video on it, you know. Just one of those things. If you want to see me upload my new channel, link in the description, my non-Sonic channel, I'm probably going to upload a bit more frequently to that, because I guess it's not limited to one franchise, so it's easier to do that, and I really am excited for that channel. So, that's where things are now. Someone said skip the cutscene. Really? Like, this cutscene? If you want me to skip the cutscene, let me know in the chat. Well, I feel like that's a criminal offense. Like, you can skip any other cutscene, but not this cutscene. Like, this is this cutscene. No, those exactly. Like, you can't skip this. This cutscene. That's like skipping the Faker cutscene in SA2, or skipping any part of Sonic Heroes because that's a masterpiece, or you know, or skipping the Nice Smile cutscene in 06, or the Absolutely Not cutscene, or the Shadow kicking Silver's head cutscene. Like, come on. Ooh, this is the best line. This is the best. Jason at his prime.
Well, this is new. Showing remorse, Eggman? If you played nice, I would.
Oh, Jason. Oh my god, Jason. Someone said Twip sucks at the Missouri. Twip is not a real Unleashed fan, so we can't expect him to be great at the game. Like, that's just how it is. Like, I'm sorry. Maybe an Unleashed project, fine. But, that's it. What's your worst, least favorite soundtrack in a Sonic game? I don't know. Chronicles? I haven't even heard that whole soundtrack. Just like 2 or 3 songs. I don't even know. It's not something I really think about too much. Hey Pram, remember me, the king of your comment section? I don't really have a comment section, king. Where does Unleashed rank on your list? It's in my top 5. I don't know if I want to spoil the list. I probably have on Twitter already. But I'll probably do a top 10 Sonic games at some point. I said I was going to do it after Forces, because I didn't want it to be obsolete just in case Forces was good. But now there's probably going to be a game in a year from now, and now I feel like I should wait for that, even though it's probably not going to be good either, but I don't know. I'll do it at some point. Prem, what are you going to be uploading on the new channel? Well, the new channel is already live, and I'm uploading gaming-related content, just not Sonic. So yeah, I've been doing gameplay showcases. I played 20XX. I played Mega Man 11. I played Red Dead. I played Crash. And I'm doing a new thing on that channel called Reminisce Roundup, where I just talk about gaming rumors and stuff that I want to talk about. So yeah, it's really fun. I'm really excited for it. I've got some Spider-Man videos as well that I've got uploaded as well that I recorded. Prim, when are you getting a modded Xbox to try out my trash mods? I'm probably not going to. I mean, I'll try out the mods, but I'll probably wait for emulator because I don't know. It's the effort of modding a console. It's just long. Prim, if you ever met Roger in real life, would you tell him he has the worst Sonic voice? No, I'll tell him that, you know, he has the best Ezio voice. Because AC is fucking lit. I'll tell him that he's my favorite Sonic voice, you know, after Jason and then Ryan. And then Meg Iglima. I'm joking, not playing. Oh god. Have you played Spyro? No, I haven't played Spyro. But I don't know if I'll get it. I don't have the money right now, and I just don't want to like get it and then like 11 months from now it's like, hey, it's coming to PC, and then it's like, oh, I have to get it again, which I did with Crash because I really wanted Crash. So you know, someone said, is 06 good? I think so. Oh, it's fucking lit. Like, you know, if I start talking about 06 man, I want to stream it. Oh god. Someone said, you speedrun, Prim? I wouldn't say I'm much of a speedrunner. I mean, when it comes to Rush, I can't speedrun Rush. Like I've spent almost 13 years time attacking Rush, so that's a big deal. All right, we're gonna skip the cutscenes now, but we have to play that initial one though. Prem, how many times did you stream Unleashed? Actually, not that much compared to like the amount of times I streamed 06. You know, like I've streamed a lot of 06. From different emulators to 360 to PS3, like I've streamed 06. Why am I not boosting? Man, I'm talking about 06. I was thinking like a non-boost game, so I probably forgot I could boost for a sec. Like, alright, go here. And I've got input lag because I'm playing off the capture card preview window, so don't be surprised if I mess up some inputs. Although I probably won't get far enough into the game where that will matter. Because I remember I streamed Eggman Land before, and because of the input lag, I was really messing up some tight jumps that I wouldn't usually mess up on my own. So yeah. Someone said, compared on uniqueness, would you choose Mania or Unleashed? Unleashed is fully original. Like it's not even a discussion. The chat keeps glitching out. I have to refresh the page to get it to reload. It's kind of annoying. Someone said Unleashed boost is better than Forces. I mean, Unleashed everything is better than Forces. I can't think of anything in Forces that is better than Unleashed. Like, can you name one thing? Oh, I can't stomp. I forgot. Duh. Okay. Right, let's get some medals first. How many do we need? Just 2 moon medals we're looking for. I'm trying to remember where the medals are. I'm definitely rusty. It's been a while since I've actually searched for them. No, that's the way out. Duh. Alright. I think there's one there. Yeah. Not cool. The other one, it's gotta be somewhere in here. Wait, what's that crate here? No, it's not there. Well, I wasn't trying to talk to him. Ugh. That's one thing that I didn't get about Unleashed, is that in 06, they mapped talking to people to the action button, and Unleashed they mapped it back to the jump button. I'm like, why would they do that? I don't know. Do you think the medal system is annoying? Because I don't like it. I like the medal system because I feel like the Werehog is a slower based gameplay style. So I'm fine with it rewarding exploration. It feels a bit weird to search for medals in, say, the day stages. Although, to be fair, in the day stages, they pretty much just take the better route and you'll get them most of the time. But for the Werehog that's slow, I feel like it makes sense to have medal collecting because it encourages you to explore the stage. But I mean, I made a Sonic Unleashed remastered video where I described my thoughts on what they should do, and I said they should make a fast mode where they remove medal collecting, but then keep the original mode as well as a separate thing where if you just want to play the original game, then you could do that. So that's how I feel about that. Alright. Now let's get into this. Oh god, it's been a while since I've played on console. Like, I've been testing out the emulators and stuff, so it's been a while since I've played the OG, like, on console with the non-4K, because the PS3 emulator, which I've made videos on this, the PS3 emulator runs the game at 4K, and it looks beautiful, but the frame rate is worse, but it really does look amazing, and it just goes to show that once this game is on PC running at 4K 60, or fucking 4K 120, because now we're in the era where 60 is not even enough anymore. Like, I think Forces even supports higher than 60. I'm not too sure on that, but, you know, definitely, like, any future Sonic game should not be capped at 60. But, yeah, imagine Unleashed at 4K 120. Like, that's just gonna be fucking amazing. Like, literally. I remember the first time I played this. I mean, it's been 10 years since this came out. I played it in 2009 because, you know, I was in boarding school, so we weren't allowed games in boarding school. So and I came in for the summer. I'd never heard of Unleashed before. It wasn't like a pre-release thing. I forgot about that medal shit. Oh well. Whoops. What the hell? Oh yeah, I can't air boost. Oh yeah. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I can't air boost. Yeah, that messed me up a bit. But yeah, so I came in for 2009 summer, went into the game shop, and I was like, this game Unleashed with the freaking, I can't stop either, can I? This game called Unleashed with the Werehog on the cover, and I was like, this looks cool, and I bought that. And it was just so new, like it was different, you know. Honestly, I'm gonna admit, it was a bit bittersweet when I first played it, because I liked the boost and I liked the Werehog and all that, but at the same time, it was like, I had just come off of 06, like that was the previous Sonic game, and I fucking love that, you already know. And that was like adventure-ish with the formula, and Unleashed was just its whole separate thing. And I wasn't mad at this formula, but I was afraid that they would never go back to the adventure formula, which I was right, but I was a bit upset at that. So it wasn't like the game itself wasn't good, but it was kind of like, oh, what happened to adventure formula? You know, is it gone forever? God, I'm so rusty on 360 controls. Like, if it was PS3 controls, I would be like instant with the QTEs, but 360 controls, I'm literally messing up. Alright, I can't even stomp at the end. Oh, I'm missing all my upgrades. If you were able to do this in the stream, ooh, A rank, boys, without the upgrades. If you're able to do this in the stream, if you're able to make a Sonic game, what elements would you add from other Sonic games? I mean, that requires a whole fucking video. Like, you know, it's a whole separate thing, you know. But there's so much I would do, but when I think of my idol Sonic game, I think 85% 06, and then 15% sprinkles from Heroes, from SA2, SA1, even a little bit from Gens, and a little bit from Unleashed. Maybe even a little bit from Rush as well. Alright. Alright, there's 2 medals here, so I don't know how many medals I'm gonna need since I don't plan on streaming the whole game, so I could get away with not getting all the medals and still be fine. Wow, I knew there was a medal there. Like, I was looking for it before I went there. I was like, there's a medal there. And it just, you know, it was for the nighttime. I just messed up. Oh, I can't do that really cool move where you, like, jump and then Y. Like, I love that move. Every time I unlock that, I'm just like, yes, let's go. Alright, shield. So we got to get there for the stage. It's been a while since I played on console. Let me just familiarize myself with these controls. Alright. Alright. I can't do that move where I mash the run and attack button. I've literally got no moves. Alright, let's grab that. I don't know why I'm grabbing collectibles that I'm not going to need because I'm not going to use this file, but let's get into this. Alright. Does anyone still find it surprising that Unleashed was made 10 years ago still looks better than Forces? 06 looks better than Forces. The character models look better. Like, the textures in Forces on the characters, I don't know, what they look so dated. People like to quote this, and be like, Tails was a pussy from Unleashed because of this. But I mean, come on. This is an ambush of Dark Gaia enemies. It's not the same as Forces where freaking Chaos Zero, which Tails has already fought Chaos 4 and Chaos 6 before, so why are you scared of Chaos Zero? Which just made no sense. Like, there were enemies that he previously fought, so it just wasn't the same thing, you know? Alright, quick, let's go after yada yada yada. I don't think there's a medal in this room. Yeah. Alright, cool. So yeah, this is the Werehog. The thing that everyone likes to complain is so bad because it's not boost. But yeah, I fucking love the Werehog, if you already know. The first level, admittedly, is a bit high on the enemies, which I guess people didn't like the enemies, but not all of them you're forced to defeat, which a lot of people don't realize. But if you don't see any like purple wall or anything being hidden, you don't actually have to defeat them, so you can skip a lot of the enemies in the game. But the first level is definitely a bit heavy on the enemies because what's it called? I think the reason why they did it because they don't want to throw like insane platforming challenges at you on the first level, so they just gave you enemies which are pretty easy to defeat. And on top of that, you're a new character and there's a leveling up system, so they want you to kill the enemies, get the yellow orbs, and then like be like, oh, I can level up now, because it's like gives you a start. You can level up the character, because as you can see, my life meter is pretty shite right now. Like, I could easily die right now. Alright, let's grab those rings. I know there's a medal here somewhere. I'm trying to find it. There we go. Alright, so all the moves that I usually use, I use this one move a lot where you run and attack. That's like my favorite, like my go-to move. And I can't use that, and it's really like throwing me off, because I'm like trying to attack and I'm like, why is it not working? Like, I don't have that move yet. Alright, yeah, so then they tell you about the orbs, and then you can use those to level up. Like, I think there's a medal in here as well. Someone says, where's that Unleashed on PC port? We're waiting. Waiting. Like, literally. We need that. Alright, let's go here. And like over here, for example, I would use that running and then that amazing move that you can do where you jump and then press Y and then you just get like insane freaking, what's it called? Alright, medal. God, I fucking love this game. Fucking love this game. Alright. I think there's a medal? Oh no. Let's try and get that QTE. Come on, give me that QTE. Ugh, I want the QTE. Yeah, okay, that's not working. Just finish him off the regular way. Oh, now, okay, now it's working. There we go. Nice. Alright, grab the medal. Alright, I should be able to get most of the medals, but I might miss one or two. Not that I'm going to be that far in the game to where I'll need it, but is there one here? No. Wait, there's a record there. Okay, cool. One thing that always bothered me about Unleashed, it's like a minor thing, but you see these switches here. Some of them you have to leave something on it for it to work, and others it just presses. And they look exactly the same, so you have to just know. It's one of those things. Like, I would think that if they're going to have two separate kinds of switches, like at least slightly change the color. Alright, so another example of what I was talking about. People complain that you have to defeat all the enemies. All these enemies here, you don't have to defeat. You can legit, if you don't get hit, you can flip that and swerve all these enemies. But people will be like, oh, Unleashed, forced enemies, da-da-da-da. I just skipped all of those. Now, it's unwise to do that on your first playthrough because, well, I need to level up my character. And that's going to give me all the orbs that I need to get. So it's like, should I skip that? But if you were like on Eggman Land and you were decently leveled up, you would skip that. So I'm not going to skip them right now. I'm just going to finish them off quickly. But yeah, it's part of my point is that people like to blame the game for things that aren't even always the case. Like, all these enemies here, I just skipped. In one, I just went straight to the switch. You assumed that you had to defeat them because you saw a purple wall before. But if there's no thing actually being blocked, you don't have to kill those enemies. But yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna collect everything. I'm gonna kill all these enemies right now though, because I definitely need these orbs. I swear I killed him. Fucking die. Is there a medal there? I don't think I missed any medals here. What's that? Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so yeah. So we can go back up now. Alright, jump there. Nice. And the platforming is so fun in this. Like, I feel like, yeah, there could have been a bit more platforming. Like, I feel like sometimes they did favor enemy spam over platforming. But when they did do platforming, oh my god, like, that section in Rooftop Run, like, night, the tower section, that is fucking masterpiece level design right there. Like, honestly, I fucking love that. Someone said, I have a feeling that after 06, the developers left due to backlash of the new boost formula. That's not it, because apparently they were working on the Hedgehog engine while 06 was still in development. So, you know. I don't think a lot of developers left after 06. According to the articles, that the leaks that were going on Twitter, like, was it last year? Apparently they left after Unleashed, and then the rest left after Gens. So, you know, that's pretty much what happened. After Unleashed is when they left. Probably because Izuku was running things. They're like, oh shit, Izuku running things? Like, you know, maybe that was like their, you know, colleague, and then he became the boss, and they're like, fuck, we can't work for this dude. Like, oh, I don't know. I'm just making shit up. Well, platform is honestly my favorite aspect of the game, believe it or not. No, I fully agree. Like, people complain about the Whale so much. Like, I know people that love SA2 and they, like, tolerate the treasure hunting stages. Like, oh, yeah, you know. And people do that with Unleashed as well. Like, oh, I love Unleashed, but the Whale, it's alright, you know. I fucking love the Whale. Like, I would, you know, if it wasn't in the game, it would affect how much I liked the game. I never even understood, like, the hate for it. Like, I guess people's problem with it was enemies. Like, again, is there a medal here? Yep. I think there's a second medal here. All these enemies here I can skip, by the way. So, there's no purple wall, there's no switch or any barrier here preventing me from going forward. So if you go, oh, more enemies on, they're forcing me to kill enemies again, you actually don't have to kill these enemies at all. I'm just gonna skip them. I really shouldn't because I need to level up, but alright. This section, like, oh look, they're gonna try and follow me here. Okay, so maybe I'll kill some of them. Like, okay, my bad, but but if I had the shortcuts, I'll literally just take the shortcuts and then, like, wait, do I have that? No, I don't have that move. I don't have that move, so I can't do that shortcut. I used to just skip this section, like, alright, I'll kill some of these enemies because they can follow you. I don't want to mess up my thing. But if this was like a second playthrough and I had that move where I could just skip this section, I would legit just be able to skip those enemies, like, with no worries. Yeah, they can't follow me past there. Alright. Graham, do you support a football team? When I was a kid, I used to support Man United. I don't really follow football much now. I followed the World Cup and that's it. Like, fucking noob, so, yeah. Alright. So this has got a purple wall. So these ones you have to kill. Like, I'm just teaching people the distinction so that when they're, like, saying there's a lot of enemies, they can be like, oh, you don't like killing the enemies? Oh, you don't have to kill all of them. And this actually applies to heroes as well. Oh, these rings are always, like... I don't have that... Wait, I do have that move. I could have used that move, yeah. Alright, so let's get rid of all these enemies here. Alright. Probably gonna level up now, actually, because I want to see, I need to get some fucking skills, so... Let's see, we got 3. Combat. Let's get some combat. Donkey kick. Egg scrambler. Let's get a bit of life because I'm fucking weak. Fucking infinite in right now. Like, okay. Which ones did I get? Werehammer. Double kick combo. I want the XXA one though. I don't have that yet. Yeah. It'll take a while for that. This is why I didn't want to skip the enemies on the first playthrough, but yeah. Someone said Unleashed deserves a sequel. I was gonna make a video on Unleashed 2, my thoughts. Just like describe what I'd want to see in an Unleashed sequel. Like the kind of areas they could use and stuff like that. Like I wanted something a bit more London-y, I guess. Like I had a list of areas I've forgotten. I tweeted it. Like Dubai and shit like that. Like all sorts of ideas I had. But I don't think Sonic Team would ever make an Unleashed 2. And if they did, they'll probably remove the Werehog and still call it Unleashed. I don't know. I don't trust Sonic Team anymore. Is there a medal there? Okay, no, we're good. Alright, kill all these enemies here. You don't need to kill. You do not need to kill. Like again, like I'm stressing the same point, but oh, how'd you get this moon medal? It's so hard. The game is so bad. Oh wait, no, you just actually used the moveset that's been given to you by the game. Oh, look at that. It's not that hard, is it? Alright, cool. So yeah, again, all these enemies don't have to kill them. They're doing you a favor by putting these enemies here. Because if you decide to kill them, you can level up faster. And then defeating the mandatory enemies in later levels is going to be a hell of a lot quicker because you decided to kill them. Exactly. That's the game doing you a favor. It's allowing you to grind if you want to, but it's not forcing you to kill every single enemy. There's some areas where you do, but not all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I shouldn't have to defend this game. It should just speak for itself. I don't even know. Alright, let's go in here. I keep trying to do the running attack, and I know I can't do it. I keep doing it. All these enemies here, not mandatory to kill. All of them. Literally. Someone said also, thank you for pointing out these things to the Unleashed haters. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those things. I mean, I do it too. As a Sonic fan, people tend to be ignorant about the games that they don't like and just spread misinformation and then be super defensive of the games they do like. I've done this before. You know, there's certain things I've said about games I didn't like. Oh, this sucked. Well, you can't do that. And it's just, it was my fault. And I get it. If you don't like a game, you're not going to be as open to it. I get that. So, you know, I'm not trying to come from a moral high ground or anything. I'm just saying literally, like, just for those of you who bring this up, that there's a lot of enemies. Like, I could have been left this area by now. I could have grabbed the 2 switches and been gone. The door is open. Like, the door, I'm just killing them because, I wouldn't say because I want to, because without all my skills and shit, I don't really like doing it as much. Like, when you got the skills, it's a lot more fun. Or when you're doing the boss enemies, that's a lot more fun. But when it's without the skills, it's kind of the same thing. Which I get. People like to say that. You know, I understand. I feel like I missed the medal anyway, but I'm still going to go. Alright, go here. Get that ring. Wow, I flopped that. I'm going to blame that one on input lag, though. I wanted to just get this. Wow, I dropped. That was my fault. This enemy you don't have to kill either. But, you know. Grab the orbs. To be honest, don't really dislike many Sonic games. Top 5 are Rush, Unleashed, 06, Adventure 2, and Mania. Well, we got 3 games in the top 5 that are the same, so that's cool. Alright. Okay, let's get another combat, because I think I'm close to getting that move. I think it's that. The flying double thing. Alright, let's increase. Let's do one more combat. Aerial claw, slash and spin. I think I got it now. Let's check. Where's the aerial? Jump, why no? I'm looking for XXA. I'm looking for that move. No, you jump and then press XXA. Yes, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, XXA. Yeah, I got that. So that move is one of my favorite moves that you use for like taking shortcuts and stuff, where you go. Wait, hold on. Yes, yes. You can get a good amount of like distance on that. It's good for like taking shortcuts and shit. I might actually have to use it now. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god, I flopped. I flopped. Because of fucking Chip showing up on the stream, it threw me off. I fucking flopped. I fucking flopped. That's my S rank gone. Oh, that's a flop. That's a flop. That's a flop. Alright. So what I was talking about is you can go like that and then do that. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, and you can go under here and get, what's it called? Oh yeah, you have to go around, don't you? Alright, I've already died, so there's no real risk. Wait, there's a way to go there. Oof, I cannot believe I fucking did that. Yeah, so I totally flopped. I swear you can go on. Oh, it lets you go under on the way back, but it doesn't let you go under on the way there. Yeah, that's ratchet. But yeah. Alright, let's keep going. I cannot believe I flopped that. I remember the first time I got through that section as a kid, like, and like the music stops and then the camera just like shifts there and you're like, holy fuck, like this is real shit. Like, you know, like I was so thankful for like how bold they were with this game. Oh my god. Oh my god, I flopped. I flopped. Why am I flopping so hard? I'm still gonna blame input lag though. Like, let's be real. I'm gonna blame the fuck out of capture card input lag. Yeah, that is fucking weird. That is fucking weird. Usually I have no problems getting. I don't know. Let's try that again. Nah, I'm mad now. I'm mad now. I'm mad. I'm going back for that. I'm going back for that. Wait. That is fucking weird. Oh my god. I'm so gonna blame it. Like, this happened to me before. I was streaming Eggman Land and I was messing up jumps. And then when I went, because if you don't know, like, I'm literally playing off capture card preview, so there's a delay. And when I stop playing off the preview window and I go back to like the regular console, then it just works. But right now, it's like, it's really weird. Okay. I don't know what was up with that. I usually never had a problem. I've never had a problem with that. I don't think to that level, no. Well, I sacrificed my S rank. I probably wasn't going to get an S rank anyway because obviously less leveled up, so combat was going to be slower and all that, but still, now I'm probably going to get like a fucking E. But at least I got almost all the medals. I think there's one medal in that room. We're missing a sun medal. Alright, let me get the medal first before I start fighting. If there is one here. No, want a medal. Where's the fucking medal? Come on. I'm taking all the rings that I need for health. Alright. So I really did miss the medal then. I don't see it. Yeah, I missed the medal. Alright. Alright, let's finish this guy off. Fucking capture card just disconnected. Shit. Alright, cool. Okay, it's gonna attack. Okay, that's the shield button. I forgot. There we go. People don't use the shield as well, and then they complain. Like, Yeah, I ran out of shield there, so yeah, that was my fault. Alright. Done. Actually, let me use a critical, get a few points. Yeah. Maybe that will save me from a fucking E rank. I don't know. Alright, cool. Alright, we done. I'm starting to get an E. I haven't played this game in 5 years. Me and brother think it's harder than Generations. I mean, yeah, Unleashed is definitely harder than Generations. The level I just played is harder than Generations. Okay, maybe Modern Planet Wisp is harder than this level. I don't know. Alright. I've got 4, so I'm gonna go Strength. And then increase Shield. Increase Unleash. Then increase Shield again, yeah. Frame, what's your favorite non-Sonic game? Prince of Persia. Probably the Forgotten Sands. I fucking love that game. Hey Tails. Alright, we're gonna skip this cutscene. Alright. Ooh, Tornado Defense. I love this song. Here comes the parade. I always thought that line was weird. This song is so lit, like seriously. Someone said the SA1 playing missions are better. No, I did a poll on this and people picked SA1 and I'm like, really? Like, it's so easy, you don't even do anything. Like, I mean, this is a QTE, but it's still harder than the SA1 one. I feel like I could set the. There's times where I set the controller down on the SA1 version. Someone said I want Ben Schwartz to do Sonic's voice. He sounds okay. Not better than Ryan or Jason, but I guess he could be better than Roger given time. I'm so rusty on QTEs because I'm literally a Sony dude. Like when I think of X, I think of, you know, the Sony X. So I literally have, there's this mental point. Like every fucking console's got an X in a different place. So the one you grew up with is just the one you remember. And I'm a Sony X guy. So when I see X, I'm like, no, not the Sony X. It's the Xbox X. It's in a different position. The other ones like Y and all that are a bit easier because Sony doesn't have any Y. So, but then even Nintendo got it in a weird fucking place. Someone said I have so many favorite levels. It's just Eggman Land is so not. I love Eggman Land so fucking much. You don't even understand. Like, it's a masterpiece of level design. Like, it's just, I respect the Sonic team that was willing to actually fucking challenge the player, not baby them like fucking forces. Like, when they made Eggman, and I'm like, okay, you really take us seriously as players because you gave us this shit and expect us to do it. In an era where, oh, I messed up my combo, fuck. In an era where there were still lives as well. I mean, they put respawnable 1-ups there, to be fair. But man, like, in an era like right now, where there's no lives in games except Mega Man for some reason. In an era where there's no lives, they still wouldn't make a level that hard. Odyssey was easy, and then it still had an assist mode. Like Forces was easy. Like, it's not just Sonic that's been dumbing down games. Like a lot of games have become easier over time. Spider-Man PS4, probably game of the year. I fucking love that. I played it on spectacular mode, as in the highest setting that there was. And wow, I'm messing up. The highest setting that there was, and there was still no fall damage. Like, why is there no fall damage? And also, Unleashed had some of the best bosses in the series. Like, you know. And people are gonna disagree with me with this as well, but I think Rush had some of the best bosses in the series as well. People are gonna be like, no, I'm fucking Bomber Barbara, a fucking amazing boss. Like, the bosses were just fun in Rush. A lot of people don't like bosses where you have to go through phases and wait for them to attack and then you attack. They want bosses where you just attack, you know, like the classics or whatever. Whoops, whoops, fuck, fuck, fuck. Yeah, my combo's fucked. Alright, one more and we're good to go. Alright, here's the final one. There are weapons. Done. They should make a Sonic game that has all past feelings and Sonic has to go up to all of them. That sounds like a Generations 2, to be honest. Here's how Nintendo works. B and A are opposite from Xbox and X and Y. Like, Nintendo's is the worst when it comes to the bottom position. Like, I know they want to be different from the other brands, but I wish they wouldn't. I wish they'd just all be the fucking same. Like, A is A. Like, Xbox defined that standard. No, Xbox didn't define that standard. Freaking Dreamcast had the A, B, X, Y layout before Xbox. Alright, a B, not too bad. Not too bad. What is this comment? Someone says Sonic Forces is actually the best game ever. Every time I fucking play it, my keyboard and mouse start doing the Texas two-step all over the wall of my master bed. Oh god. Someone said Forces didn't suck. I mean, look, your opinion, you're allowed to have, like, freedom of opinion, you know. But you can't convince me of that. There's 4 medals here. Am I gonna get all of them? Man, I want the stomp. I think we're close to getting the stomp, actually. Actually, no, it's Rooftop Run night. I think we get the stomp around Rooftop Run day. I definitely know there's a medal somewhere here. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. There's another medal. There's one under here. There we go. Yeah. I think I grabbed the medal, right? Alright, we can't go there yet. Yeah, they want us to progress through the game. Is Amy there yet? No, Amy hasn't gotten there yet. Do you ever get tired of people constantly bringing up the Forces was rushed as if Unleashed was not as well? And that's the main problem with Forces. The problem with Forces is the design. You know, like, it had 4 years. People want to have a go at 06. 06 was in development for what? Less than 2 years. Less than 2 years. Forces had 4. Like, and they want to say Forces is better because it has less glitches. 4 years. Like, the same time that Odyssey got. Like, legit. You know? The same time that Odyssey got. And they want to complain? What did Tails say I'm supposed to do? I did not pay attention. Like, I was just like, fuck Tails. Like, shut up. You know? But I was probably supposed to do something. Ah, this is where they show you how the world map works. So I just have to get to the world map area. I think. I don't think I need to talk to anyone. Oh, I need to get information. Yeah. Yeah, that was what I needed, so... I think that's all I needed, so... Wait. Maybe some... She just said. Oh, yeah, I have to talk to Tails, yeah. Yeah. Alright, cool. For some reason, Force said 2 game designers didn't know shit about making a Sonic game. Well, I mean, it's not really their fault. At the end of the day, like, you know, the good game designers left after Unleashed, and then the remaining ones left after Gens. So what were they supposed to do? You know? Alright, there's 2 medals here. And they're right next to each other? I never noticed that. They're right next to each other. They make you search this whole area, and one medal is there, and the other medal is right there. Oh my god, medal collecting is so hard. How dare you search through the hobbles that they spent time and effort making to find these collectibles using the abilities given to you from the game. For the record, this is one of my favorite Warehouse stages, so hopefully I don't die. Don't mess up. Hopefully I do it justice. But I am missing some moves. Let me see. I've got this move. Fucking love that move. But I don't have that nice run and jump move. I don't have the run and attack move, which I really want. I'm going to try and get that. See that? Strats. What I want to know with Innocent Forces, how come they added double boost instead of like Super Saiyan for the fan? I don't even want to talk about Forces, to be honest. Like, yeah, it came out, it flopped, you know. Well, I don't know if it flopped. I don't know how much it sold. Maybe it sold well. My dumbass bought it on 2 platforms, so, you know. Thank you for the £2 donation. Prem, I love your sarcastic attitude to the haters. Thank you, Andy W386. I mean, I don't want to seem mean, but, you know, it's just like, sometimes I just get tired of having to defend my favorite games. My controller keeps disconnecting. Sometimes I just get tired of defending the games that I like. Like, you know, like with 06, like, my goal is not to convince people to like 06. That's not, people think that's like my dream. It really isn't. Like, I just wish that I could say something positive about 06 or tweet something positive about 06 without someone going, you know the game is bad, right? You know, like just one time where I could just say something good and then just be like, if you don't like it, then just leave it alone. I don't even think I've ever seen that medal before, and I probably have, but I've forgotten about it. But yeah, like, I just wish I could do that. I can't. Every time it's like, you know it's bad, right? Like, just in case you didn't know, everyone hates this game. You know, like, I don't know. I try not to do that to others. Like, when people post positive things about colors, I try not to just, like, get in their face about it's trash or whatever. Like, I don't try and do that. But, I mean, I've probably done it before, to be fair, you know. I am a Sonic fan, so... It's like that NWA song, a bitch is a bitch, but this time, like, a Sonic fan is a Sonic fan. Like, we're toxic Sonic fans. Like, the title toxic don't apply to all Sonic fans, but all Sonic fans have a little toxic in them. It's like a disease that plagues their character. But I'm out here making NWA references in an Omni stream. Like, what am I doing? Oh god, I was one of those few dudes, not few dudes, I was one of those dudes who knew about NWA before the movie was a thing. Like, I take pride in that for some reason, I don't know. I think I've got all the medals that were here. 2 medals, yeah, I don't think there's a 3rd one. So, looking at this area again, as I keep saying with the enemies, and oh, Unleashed is full of enemies, bad game, I can skip those enemies and just go straight to the platforming. They're just there so that you people who struggle with defeating the enemies can say, oh, I can use these enemies to level up. You know, if you play in a certain way, you can lure them to one side and then go and hit that switch over there. If you go straight to the switch, they might just follow you there straight away. But if you're like, oh, I want to hit that switch without them hitting me or getting in my way, lure them to the other side and then just hit the switch, and you can avoid literally all of those enemies. It's not even an issue, literally. I think there's still some left, but one thing I don't like is when question marks in games stop you from moving. That's always annoyed me. Like, Heroes doesn't do that. Alright, so So there's still enemies left. I can skip them. It's my choice. It's my Werehog, my choice. You know, it's 2018 out here. We're keeping it PC as fuck. My body, my choice. I can choose whether I want to fight these enemies or not, because I'm a strong, independent Werehog who don't need no human. We don't need no enemies to validate himself. So you're supposed to push the switch. I mean, to push that little thing there. But the beauty of Unleash is that if you actually pay attention to the moveset, you can just, like, say, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this. And then go. Bam. Like, that's what happens when a game has this thing called depth and doesn't automate the entire fucking experience. See, those poles worked fine. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those weird poles of Winmore Owl, like, it's like you have to hit it at a certain angle for them to work, but then every other set of poles is fine. I don't get that set of poles. It's just really weird. Someone said, I hate when people don't get the XP. Yeah, I mean, obviously if you're maxed out, then you're not gonna get it. But you know, people would be skipping the XP, and they get like halfway into the game, and be like, oh, it's so hard to kill the enemies. It's so tedious. I'm like, get the XP in the earlier levels when it's easy, and then level up. People complaining that Sonic has RPG elements. Like, Unleash was bringing RPG elements to non-RPG games before it was cool. Not every game got RPG elements. Spider-Man got RPG elements. Every game be adding RPG elements now. Oh look, another set of enemies that I don't have to kill, that I can just skip. Because it's not forced upon me, but people won't bring this up. I'm still gonna kill them though, but just saying, like, you know. This is one of my favorite Werehog levels, by the way. Like, S-ranking this is so fun, which I'm probably not going to S-rank this one today because I'm grabbing all the medals and shit. But, alright, we got 2 XP. When I first played this game, I never used to, like, level up in the middle of a level. I always wait till the end. Alright, I'm not going to do combat. I want that running move, though. I'm going to try and get that. Double axe. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Inventory skills. It's just like, it's like a run and then keep mashing a button. I don't think I've got it. Yeah, I don't have it. Which one is YYA? Is there a medal here? No, I think I'm good. I think it's called Wererush or something like that. Is that the one where the running one where you can run and attack? If it's that, then I'll have to look out for that name. Alright, so let's look at these enemies. Do I need to kill you? So yeah, there's a purple wall, so these ones are mandatory. Alright, cool. So we have to kill these ones. So since we started, there's been a total of, in this level, I think it's the second one or the first one? There's been a total of 1 mandatory enemy kill sections. 1. I could be wrong, could be 2, I might have forgotten, but I think it's 1. Since we started this level, 1 section where you had to kill the enemies to progress. Alright, someone said, although they're far from better, the night stages are more useful. What is more useful? The game is supposed to be fun. Like, I mean, I would say the night stages are definitely better than the day stages. I mean, I have exceptions, like maybe Autobot is fucking lit. Like, I'll give you Autobot. Autobot and Eggman are like my favorite stages in the game. I was gonna jump down. Is there a medal here? Let me check. Yes, I knew it. I knew it. I was about to skip that thing. Alright, cool. Is there a medal here? Ooh, that's a tough one. I actually thought I was overreacting. I thought I was like, why are you overthinking it, Prem? There's no medal there. And I was like, shit, there is. Alright, cool. Honestly, the Werehog could have been its own game. I mean, I guess if they tweaked it, they could have made it a Knuckles spin-off game. And just added, like, gliding and climbing to the playstyle. And then at the end of the level, put, like, a Master Emerald Shard. But it's not like a treasure hunting stage, but it's just like, oh, I love these enemies. I can just run into them. If I had that running attack, I could just go straight into them. Or the other one where it's like, you jump and then press Y. And it's just like, oh shit, I just blow all of them. But again, these are not mandatory enemies. Nice. Alright. There's only one area in this level where I'm afraid that I might die, and this is because I'm trying to get like a moon medal or something. But I'm still going to try and get it anyway, so if I sacrifice my S rank, then it is what it is. In the famous words of T.I. Well, technically that's, you know what it is, but it is what it is, like, you know, same shit. Alright. Okay. So we have to hit that. The other way. Someone said, I have a weird dilemma with Sonic Unleashed. I remember the HD version's well stages more, but the SD version's daytime stages more. I'm not really too familiar with the SD version. I played it on emulator once to try it out, just to test the emulator. I didn't get far. Not because I sucked, but just because I just stopped playing. So I can't really speak much on it. I know it's a lot shorter, and the boost is like put into like chunks, which is weird. But, you know. So again, you're supposed to push that switch, but, you know, with the beauty of using the moveset, you can skip that. I don't like this invisible wall thing that started in Unleashed, where there'll be areas that it looks like you can go there, and it's like you can't go there. Like, I don't know. I mean, every platform is going to have some kind of area that you can't go to, but I feel like it was a bit weird the way they did it in Unleashed. Alright. There's medals in there, I think. Yep, some medal boys. Probably sacrificing some S ranks going for medals. That's where I came from, to the left. Okay, cool. Alright, nice. Go up here. Oh, I can fall, I forgot. Alright. Well, I tried to jump off, literally, and I just, like, messed up. Fling up here. I love flinging up like that. It's just fun. Wait, let me check down here for any medals quickly. Nah, there's nothing here, I don't think. Yeah, we're good. So back up. Yeah, something about flinging like that and just grabbing is just really satisfying to do. I wonder if you can grab that and get... Another thing that people don't know is that you can actually hold the grab button before the homing attack radar shows up. So if you think you're not going to hit in time, you just hold it. Like, I didn't let go of the B button at all when I just did those jumps there. I pressed it and held it before I grabbed the first thing, and it took me there. It's pretty simple. Like, I thought you actually have to time it, which would make it a lot more challenging. Why am I throwing these? I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah. I always do that. Like, you know. Alright, so take that. So we're gonna risk our life for some red rings. So wish me luck. Oh. Okay. Someone said even 10 years later the game still surprises me. Yeah. Every Sonic game has got these little like pro tips that they never teach you, and when you find them out, it's like, wow, like I wish I had known that. Like, for example, here's one. In Sonic Heroes Team Dark, you can actually, when you Team Blast and it stops the time, you can, what's it called? You can press the Team Blast button again, and then the time stop will stop. So people complain in Heroes, oh, I'm playing as Team Dark, and the door is locked, I can't get through. Fucking trash game. No, you could just press the Team Blast button again, and then it will stop the time stop, and then you could just continue if it's wasting your time. Like, oh! I'm fucked. Cannot believe that's how I died. I mean, I knew that section was gonna fuck me over, but I didn't think it was gonna go down like that. Alright. I could get the one up again, but I can't be bothered. Cannot believe I just... God damn. I'm gonna blame input lag again for that one. It's because I was wasting time and I got hit. I should have just gone. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I was trying to grab the thing. Alright, let's try this again. I swear, like, when I'm not streaming, I just play so much better. Like, input, like, really be fucking me over. Alright, Prem, what do you think about the DLC stages? I think some of the night ones are really nice. I think some of the night ones are really nice. Missouri has... I haven't played all of them, but I did see Kobe's playthrough on them, and there's definitely some unfair moments in them. I've actually got a weird dilemma when it comes to that, but hit it. Hit it! Alright. So, I got the medals, so I guess the deaths were worth it. At least on the first playthrough, yeah, because you'd need those medals to progress. You could come back for the S rank when you're more leveled up anyway, and it'll be a lot easier to get. Yeah, like here, for example, hitting the poles is so fucking simple. But in, like, Windmill Isle, you'll be having issues that you don't usually have. Like, I don't know. People like to say you have to aim at a certain angle, but I'm just like, it's fine in that section. My controller's disconnected. But yeah, I've got a weird dilemma when it comes to Unleashed, where I prefer, when it comes to the main stages, I prefer the Werehog stages to the day stages overall. When it comes to the DLC, though, I prefer the day stages to the Werehog stages, because the day stages DLC, they really push you, like, they put some fucking challenging shit in there. I'm like, damn, I didn't even expect that shit. So again, all these enemies you don't have to kill, but I mean, I guess they are kind of in your way, so you probably want to get rid of them. Alright, what have we got on the status? No, not inventory status. Can I get that move? I want that move. Wear clap. I don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. Where's wear clap? No, that's not it. Oh, I want my running move. Alright. I love how they make the DLC acts interesting. They're giving you challenges that you don't find in the normal game. Exactly. Like, they went in on the day stages, you know. Like, those DLC stages were pretty fun. I mean, the Dark Age of Sonic with 06 and Unleashed, which had better DLC than... had the best DLC in the entire series. Like, let's be real. What did they give you in Gens? Oh look, Casino Night. Ooh. Oh, Gens. I don't even hate Gens, but just, man, the way people talk about it like it's the greatest Sonic game, it wouldn't even exist without the others. I mean, that's not really an excuse. That's not really a real point. I'm just saying, like, you know, because I remember someone said, well, I said Sonic 2 was better than Sonic 1, and they're like, Sonic 2 wouldn't have existed without Sonic 1. I was like, okay, so I mean, I don't want to use the same point, but it's just like, really? Gens takes from all these other games. It's not like a sequel, it just takes from other games. And makes the levels, makes shorter, easier versions of the levels. And then adds Classic Sonic, and then you'd pick that shit over a real experience? A real experience? I mean, everyone's free to have their opinions, you know. I'm just wilding, you know. Did I grab the medal from there? I forget. Yeah, I did. How many medals have I got? Okay, I'm missing one Sun medal. Oh, it's up there, isn't it? Yeah, it's up there. Okay. So this puzzle as a kid, like, when I first got here, like, it used to fucking stump me. Like, it really did. You know. I think I've done it wrong right now. Like, I'm looking at it. I think I've literally done it wrong. Because what I'm supposed to do is, bring that higher. And then bring that like that. And then that's a bit too high, so I can't even get up. This puzzle really stumped me as a kid. Okay, no, leave it like that, actually. You're supposed to do that, then push this down there, like you'd be surprised. Like, it looks simple, then you get into it, and it's like, oh shit, like, Alright, now that we've done that, and then we go here, and then we lift it up, but we don't lift up to the max because we still need to be able to make the jump. Okay, maybe we do lift it to them, I don't know. Can I get up here? Yeah. But yeah, I spent ages on this puzzle the first time. Yeah, I can get up there. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll just use the extra move. Wow. Wow. I did that wrong. I tried to go back and get the freaking red ring. Not red ring. The medal. That's too far. There we go. Oh, it's a fucking record. So what medal did I miss then? Oh, see that camera segue? Usually I'll fall down and have to get up again, but that was smooth. So I missed the medal then. What medal did I miss? Damn. Alright, I see you. Alright, cool. Someone said, bro, when I first got Unleashed, I got stuck on the air fight and quit. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Back in 09, when I first played the game, I didn't even beat it then. Is the medal here? Because I got stuck on Tuna Night. And, you know, I didn't play it from there. I didn't play it for ages because of that. I just wasted my Unleashed. Alright, let's get some specials in there since I died, so I ruined my S rank. Man, I want that run-in move so bad. Alright, grab these orbs. Last thing you want is to be in the middle and then the goal ring appears and then you can't grab the orbs and then they stare you in the face. Alright. Like when I'm fully leveled up, this section is just like a fucking breeze. Like you just go Unleashed and then just be like run attack, and then it's like done. But when you're not leveled up, it's kind of slow. But they give you the option because all those enemies you're allowed to skip, you can skip them and then not level up and then spend more time defeating the enemies you have to defeat. Or you can just defeat the easy ones and then grind your way to a powerful attacker. You would think you could fall off there, but you can't. Alright, please don't be an E. Even after dying, your boy came fucking through. Even after dying, man. 19 minutes is long for me. I mean, I was getting medals, but I usually, once I'm leveled up and I'm not going for medals, I'll beat this in like 8 minutes or so. Prem, what's your best rank in Eggman Land? S? Shooting star combat. I don't think that's it. Alright. How long have you been streaming for? An hour. I don't know how long I'll stay live for. Maybe I'll do 2 hours. Oh, just the cucumber sandwiches cutscene. What's going on with the stream? What the fuck? Why is the chat not showing up? Am I quite right, Tail? I love that line. Why is the chat not showing up? Okay, something's up. I don't know if the stream is still live, but the chat is not showing up for me. It's showing errors. So, if the chat is still working, I have no idea. I'm gonna try opening a different browser.
Let's get out of here before Eggman's welcoming committee shows up.
Oh, yes, quite. But let us be sure to collect the contents of that vault before departing.
Yeah, something's going on. Okay.
No time to lose. I'm half starved.
Okay, someone tweet me, like, if the stream is still live, tweet me and be like, is the chat working for you or not working, because something is up, and I don't know.
If I do,
Yeah, I literally cannot see it. It's giving me errors, so if the chat is still working for you, then, like, tweet me.
these ancient documents are known as the Gaia manuscripts. They tell the legend of a disaster that befell our planet some tens of thousands of years ago. Quite. And according to the Gaia manuscripts, this isn't the first time the planet has been broken apart into pieces. The cause lies at the very core of the planet. All the phenomena we've witnessed are the direct
Says I'm not dropping frames.
the hyper-energy organism.
Well, it says I'm not dropping frames anymore.
Dark.
Why is the chat not working?
So how do we stop this
Let me
dark
check my
force
phone.
and put the world back together?
Luckily, Dark Gaia has yet to be fully reborn. We most likely have Dr. Eggman's premature wake-up call to thank for that.
I think YouTube is glitching out.
We may be able to restore the planet by returning power to the Chaos Emeralds. Sonic, you must travel to each of the temples listed in the Gaia manuscripts. The planet's power will
Let me tweet
restore the
something.
Chaos Emeralds, and in turn, the Chaos Emeralds will restore the planet and help it heal naturally.
What the fuck just happened? It looks like it's not just me. Oh, fucking hell. Like, I want to continue the stream, but I don't even know if people can even see what's going on. Yeah, so the chat's not working. I want to go like, can people still hear me so I can continue streaming? But then the chat's not working, so they wouldn't be able to answer. I'm using the YouTube app on my phone, and it's just like an error occurred. Yeah, I don't even know what to do. Do I end the stream? It says people are still watching. What the fuck? YouTube, don't do me like this. Is the stream still playing? The viewers are still, they even went up, so people must still be watching, but fucking okay. According to Twitter, they can still hear and see the game, so okay. If you guys can still hear it, I'm just gonna keep going. I guess I can't interact with chat until it works again. I'll check. I'll check later. But that's kind of a bummer. But I guess I can still keep going for now. I knew there was a medal in that. I knew there was a medal inside that thing. I was getting paranoid. I was like, why is there no medal inside the pot? I was like, I keep forgetting that they be switching it. Right, what am I supposed to do now? I wasn't paying attention. Is Amy there yet? Hey, where you going? Let's find the temple. Oh, yeah. Is this where we go to Rooftop Front Night? Okay, I've literally forgotten what to do. Okay. What medals are here? There's 4 medals in here. Should I do some medal hunting? I have to check Twitter like in like 5 or 10 minutes to see if the thing is fixed. I think there's a medal on the rail in the day area. There we go. Nice. Alright. We've got 2 now. got 3. There's one more. My hunch is that it's this way. See, that's an invisible wall. Like, but it clearly looks like an area you could go to. Like, I don't like that. Like, if you're gonna block me from going somewhere, make it like, at least try and make it look blocked. You know, don't make it like, oh, there it is. Okay, yeah. Don't make it like, oh, it looks like somewhere you could go, but you can't go there. Alright, I'm getting good at finding these medals. I mean, they are in the same place. Alright, so I'm supposed to find the temple, which I'm guessing is not here. Yeah, it's letting me leave, so it's the right way. Alright, what's the notification saying on Twitter? Like, some people can't see the stream at all. Oh, God. Alright, let's see what Twitter's saying. Oh god, gamer guide. Alright. Okay. Chat's still not showing up, but oh, this is the part where they teach you the world map. Okay, cool. So alright, pick your destination. Apodos. Yada yada yada. I can't skip this. Alright. There we go. So we want to go to Missouri Day, which is there, and then pass the time. Cannot believe YouTube glitched out on me on my stream. Man, that is some ratchet shit, YouTube. Like, the disrespect on an Unleashed stream. Was it boss time? Alright, we'll skip this cutscene. Who are you? Usually if there was a cutscene, I'll just like, you know, interactive chat or something and just let it play. But since I can't do that, I feel like I'm just talking to myself. I feel like I'm literally playing the game in my room and then talking to myself. That's literally what it feels like. Which I guess that's technically what recording is, but you're still kind of talking to an audience that just can't hear you yet. But this literally just feels like I'm talking to myself. I think there's a medal inside one of the houses. Unless that's in freaking Hawaska, but I know there's a medal inside a building or something. There we go. It's not in the building. I was wrong. Alright. Alright, so viewers are staying up, so yeah, people are still watching. Oh, the chat's back. Alright, the chat's back. Alright, I think. It still looks like the old chat. Yeah, let me know if the chat's back. Can we get a 1 in the chat if it's back? Alright, yeah. We back. We out here. Alright, how many medals are here? 4. Alright. So we'll get a few medals and then we'll go into, I'm guessing, Missouri Act 1. I think a lot of the medals are up there, because in the hub world area the medals change depending on day or night, but in the stage little hub world area it's the same medals regardless of day or night. That's why they have both sun and moon, which is a bit confusing if you don't know. So you think you'd search the whole area and you don't find anything, and then you switch it to like another time of day and it's like, oh shit, you missed that medal. Like, how did I miss that medal? I searched the whole area. Well, no, it just wasn't there because it wasn't the right time of day. Alright, so I can't wall jump, can I? So I can't even get up there to hit that rail and get medals and stuff, can I? I can try this though. Okay, that's pointless. Oh, okay, that worked. Your boy, your boy, your boy. Slaying these hoes. I still don't have air boost, man. That's so weird. Someone said I honestly thought my internet went off. I thought my stream had died. I was like, what the fuck? Pray no one's chat was working on YouTube. I checked other streams. Yeah, apparently YouTube had a misstep, so. Alright, this stage is pretty fun. It's a simple day stage, but you know, it's cool. It only sent me to find all the medals though, because I'm much better at finding them in the whale. Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that shit. I can't stomp. Oh my god, I just tried to stomp. I can't light speed dash. Oh my god, I just tried to light speed dash. Yeah, I messed that up. Like, you're supposed to get it in a certain way, and because I can't stomp, I can't light speed. It's really throwing me off. It's really throwing me off. Ugh! There's a medal there. Should I go back for it? This is what I was talking about. Like, medal collecting in the day stages, it's like it's not built for it. But on the Whalehawk though, Whalehawk was built for medal collecting. Yeah, these stages, I feel like I'm a lot more stunted in the day stages without my upgrades. I mean, you're still stunted in Whalehawk, but it's more like, oh, you're weaker. You're a bit slower. But here it's like certain like good routes and stuff you can't take properly. So now I've fallen here because the home attack messed up. And it's like, oh, okay. I keep complaining that I don't have the air boost, but meanwhile, once you get the air boost, you know, you can't fucking jump dash at all. So, as long as you have boost, so it's kind of like bittersweet. Alright. Why did I do that? I don't know why. What? I don't know why I did that. Someone said the best day stage was Autobot, no questions. Oh yeah, totally. When I first played it, I was on the rooftop one. It's the best day stage hype because it's really thrilling. But then when you get into Autobot, like really get into Autobot, and you get over the frame rate, which can be a bummer, you realize that Autobot is fucking lit. Alright. It's so weird not having the air boost. Ooh, metal. See what I mean? Like, when you're boosting, getting medals is kind of weird. Like, I understand that. But in the whale stages, it's just like, it feels like part of the experience. AALB. Ow. Bam, bam, bam. I'll stomp there, but I can't do that. Here in the Unleashed project, it changes the level where you have to like do this thing where you boost. Like you jump and then you air boost or something. Alright, I'm gonna go back and get that medal. And of course, this is the first Sonic game to have 2D sections, which I never actually brought up. I was gonna air boost there and I just remembered I can't do that shit. But yeah, this is the first Sonic game to have 2D sections in a 3D game. Which Iizuka then carried the legacy of that, and I just fell. There's some weird thing that goes on with the home attacks. I don't know. Alright. When it comes to these poles, it's just really weird. Alright, we're done. Axie. Someone said, which is better in Sonic Unleashed or Sonic Forces in your opinion? I mean, it's Unleashed. Like, Forces, like, ugh. Forces, let me summarize, because people won't. Let me just summarize. Forces for me is the worst main series game. No cap. Like, main series, if we include CD as main series, then we can argue between Forces and CD. You know, Forces is basic, CD is kind of annoying. So I don't know, maybe CD is worse for me. But if we're going modern Sonic main series, I would say Forces is easily the worst one. Lost World second worst. Then you got like Colors and Shadow and you know. CD's problem is that it was trying to do things, but it didn't do them properly. You know, like it really attempted to be something special. It really did, and it has its moments, but they split the teams, and Sonic 2 was also being worked on. CD feels like a 1.5, and 2 was just better in every way to CD, like every way, except no animated intro, I guess. And then on top of that, CD came out after Sonic 2, which is just like, how am I supposed to say CD was even like an involvement when Sonic 2 did everything CD did better, and then Sonic 3 did everything CD did better, like, you know. So it's like, come on, give me the running attack, Typhoon combo. I don't think that's it. Keep wasting all my level ups on freaking combos. Ooh, boss time, boys. We out here. We out here.
You get here so quickly. No matter, your road ends here. Behold, my new power! Egg Beetle, go!
Someone said my nigga Premier streaming Unleashed. Good choice, good choice. Ugh, yeah. This boss is pretty fun. I love this scene, like the way Sonic and shit, they don't even say anything, they just stand there like, yeah, and it's just so cool. Meanwhile, in another game, which we will call Sonic Colors, he'll be making, no, I am gonna defeat you, oh, robot, I'm like, shut up and just fight the fucking enemy. I know I'm not like attacking, I'm collecting the medals, so yeah, just, that's why I'm not going in, because I could defeat this pretty quickly. Alright. Whoops. Okay, there's one more medal to the right that I need to get. Once I get that, then I'll... Oh, fucking hell! Fine. Okay, I'm mad. I really wanted to get that fucking medal. Yeah, I'm totally stacking, but I'm doing it for the medals. Alright. It's like I'm on the lane, but it's like I'm not exactly on the lane, so I can't get it. Alright, let's try and get it. Like, one thing about this boss is if you get close to it... Oh, come on! If you get close to the boss, he'll open up. So if you want to go through it fast, you don't have to wait for him. Just get close, and then he'll open up. Like, I could have beaten this already. But it's because I'm trying to get that one medal, which he doesn't want me to get. Alright. Come on! Like, I'm in the lane of the rings. Like, I'm hitting the rings that are in that lane. But it's still not... It's still not letting me fucking get the medal. So yeah, this boss is pretty simple. If you just get close enough to him, I missed the medal, didn't I? Okay, I'm gonna try it. Okay, let's try it one more time. One more time. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. Ugh. Someone said, hey, if you keep boosting, you beat. And I was literally what I was just saying. Like, you can boost right next to him, and then he will open up, and then you can hit him. But I'm trying to get that last medal, which is why I'm not trying to finish the boss. For the good of the medal. Thank you! Okay, now we out here. Now we out here. Now we out here. Whoops. Okay. Whoops. Great. Wait, if I restart, do I keep... I can't restart. I can't even do that. I was gonna restart again, S rank, and then just keep the medals, but I can't do that. So I'm gonna have to claim a low rank just to get the medals. Probably gonna get an E rank for this. Alright. Go up. Alright. We done. No more playing around. Hit me with that slow motion, boy. Hit me with that slow motion. Oh, you see that jump? Oh. Please don't be an E rank. Okay, not bad for 4 fucking minutes. Alright, and we got all the medals, so that's all that matters. Alright. Should I level up? Yeah, we need some ring energy in this bitch. And we'll give the rest to combat. Maybe actually give it to Unleashed. Alright. Someone said the same thing happened in the last stream with the same medal. You mean my last Unleashed stream? I think the thing with that medal is it's not exactly on the plane of because it's like a quick stepping thing where you can quick step between 3 lanes in that boss, but you can also move the analog, which means you can move out of the lane. So it's actually out of the lane. So someone said B. This is Jankus Generations ranking system. That was so clearly an A. I don't think that was an A. I took 4 minutes on a boss that can actually be done in like a minute. So I really did slack. I could have done that. I've done it quick. It's just I was getting medals, so I thought it would have been a C. Like 4 minutes is pretty long for that boss, honestly. And Generations ranking system is literally the opposite. It's like really easy. In Gens, it would have been an S. Someone said they can't choose between Unleashed and Gens. For me, when it comes to comparing Unleashed and Gens, it's like Day Stages and Unleashed are, for me, around the same quality as the modern stages and Gens. I like them both for different reasons. Unleashed is more challenging, longer stages. Gens is like shorter, which is not as good, and then easier, but it has tight control and it has more emphasis on platforming. So I like both Unleashed and Gens when it comes to day stages. The reason why Unleashed is better than Gens is because you compare the other playstyle, which is like Classic Sonic versus the Werehog, and I'm like, Classic Sonic is okay in Gens, whereas the Werehog in Unleashed is just fucking amazing. So from that comparison alone, I'll put Unleashed over Gens. Then you add in hub worlds, then you add in additional content, then you add in story, then you add in visuals, then you add in soundtrack, then you add in DLC, and it's like Unleashed is just better than Gens for me. Like, alright. Ooh, Holoska. You can change night and day when you're in a village. Oh yeah. Someone said 17 days ago was the Gens anniversary. Oh yeah, Gens is 7 now. Now we can't go, Modern Sonic is good, we have Gens. Because that was 7 years ago now. So I guess you have to go back and talk to the prof. Or, I don't know. Is it Holoska nighttime or is it Holoska daytime? I don't understand people call Unleashed overrated. Like, it got like 60s on Metacritic from critics. Oh yeah, this song, the #1 Sonic song to make love to. Oh, if you still remember that video. But come on, this song is fucking sexy though. Like, let's be real. Like imagine I wasn't even looking for a medal. I was just dicking around and I found that. Maybe my subconscious just remembered the medal's location. Do 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 do. I remember I spent ages looking for a medal here, and it was in a place that I thought it wasn't in, but it was there. So I'm gonna. I think it's up. I'm gonna check up again. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. How do you miss that? Oh, I think it sends you down straight away. It doesn't send you to the top, so you don't check there. Someone said, I can't hear this song anymore without thinking of that video. Thanks, bro. I mean, that was a lit video, though. Come on, you guys weren't expecting that. That was some unpredictable shit. Like, the one track in there that was really hard to find, and when I found it, I was like, yes. That Gems Collection track, that Open Your Heart with the sexy beat replacement from the original Open Your Heart, and I was just like, damn, like they went in there. Alright. I don't know if I'm supposed to do Holoska night or day. Probably night, because we did two day related things, so I'm guessing they'll give us a night stage now. I don't even know how far into the game I am, because I'm not really keeping track. Maybe someone could let me know. Not that I'm going to finish it or anything, because I don't know. I'm just probably not going to. I'm not trying to do a long stream or anything. Oh, fuck off, enemy. Where is that fucking enemy? How many medals are in here? 4. Get the fuck wrecked. Yeah, that's right. It's probably gonna respawn anyway. Yeah. I'm just gonna fucking chance this. Slaying these hoes. Oh, do you see that? Oh, this is so sexy. You see what I mean? Like, the poles are just so easy to swing on. I don't know why those poles of Winmore Owl are so off. I think that's just the problem with those poles. I literally think it's just a problem with those poles. Because every other pole just works. Megapie said, can't believe it's been 1 year since Forces so wild. Does it look better than I remember? What, you mean Forces looks better than you remember? Like... I went all the way in here for a fucking record? Are you fucking serious? And they're gonna lock your boy out? Man, open that thing. Open that thing, though. Don't lock me in here. Don't trap me. Don't lock me into one area. This isn't Forces. Alright, how many medals have I got? The others are probably on the other side. Which it won't let me get to yet, so I don't think I can get all of them. Okay, I can get this one. Okay, where are we going? It might be Holoska Day. I could be. I think Holoska Night is later on in the game, so I might actually be Holoska Day that I'm supposed to do. Which means I gotta go back and hit the daytime thing. Or I could just do. No, I can't actually do that. Wow. I gotta go back and hit the lantern. Megapass says you're up for a chat, Prim. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon anyway, so I don't know. Like, it's an hour 50. It's only gonna be like a 2-hour stream, so I don't really know if it's, you know, I have to open Discord and then set all that up, you know, just for like 10-15 minutes. Ugh. Oh yeah, it's the day stage because we get the stomp. Finally, we get the stomp. All right. I don't know if this will be the last stage that I do. I wanted to do 2 hours. If it's a good stage next, I mean, the game is good, but if it's like a stage I really want to play, and then I'll be like, okay, fine, we'll do it. Hey, you can stomp now. Oh yeah, this is the game that first introduced the stomp, so yeah. I still prefer the bounce bracelet, but I think Sonic games should have both the bounce bracelet and the stomp. Like, maybe if you press the button, then it bounces, and then if you hold the button, then it stomps or something like that. Like, you know, I think that's a creative way to keep both in the game. What is that switch for? I'm actually, that's interesting. Oh, you thought you could be slick from your boy? No, boy. Ooh, ooh. I feel like I've never seen that medal before. Maybe I haven't. Kill la Kill. Isn't Kill la Kill the one of the suits and the uniforms and shit? I watched like one episode of that. I thought that was cool. I don't really watch a lot of anime. Or not really any, to be fair. I think there was a medal there that I missed. I don't even care. Alright. This stage used to really piss me off because of those sleigh sections. So you have to get some really well timed movements, or otherwise you die. It used to kind of annoy me. Ooh, I thought I was gonna hit that at the wrong time. But yeah, even though I don't hate the stage anymore, it's definitely my least favorite day stage in the game. I don't know. It's just like it's an ice level. It's nothing that blows me away about this stage. It's just a nice little ice level. But it's cool. Like, man, just playing this right now. Ooh, nice landing on the medal. Just playing this right now, like, I can't imagine like what this game would be. Megabyte said this level pissed me off because I had to actually do the level. No, because I love Eggman Land. I love Autobot. Like, I love loads of challenging levels. It's just more so that not only did that section annoy me, but just the level itself didn't. It wasn't special to me. It was just like, oh, a nice level. You know, that's just how I saw it. You know, so it never really blew me away. Like, you know, I guess the other levels were kind of fresh. Like Apoto's Grease. Like, we had never seen that before in Sonic. Like Grease, Missouri. Like, we had never seen those kind of Eggman Land. We'd never seen anything fucking like Eggman Land before in a Sonic game. You know, Autobot, like all these creative environments, and it's just like, oh, here's an ice level. Like Advance did this, Sonic 3 did it. How many other Sonic games have done ice levels? So it was just kind of like, you know, but yeah, like I wouldn't say I hated. Like, I mean, I'm exaggerating, but it was more so that it wasn't all that. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, it's alright. Like, you know, I could play it, but you know. Hit that spring. Izuka should not retire, nor is he nowhere near retirement age. The problem isn't even Izuka. I mean, I hate to say that. I mean, he's got his own problems. He's not perfect. I think Izuka, when combined with Yuji Naka, is a great duo. I just think individually, I think we're seeing the flaws. Like, people like to complain that I can't watch on, can I? People like to complain that SpongeBob went downhill after the main creator left. What did I just do? But the guy who took over was one of the lead guys while the main creator was there. Like, his name was Paul Tibbett or something. He was one of the main guys. He just wasn't the main guy. And when the main guy left, it was kind of like, oh, now he has to do it on his own, you know? And then things got messed up. Like, Tim Cook was working at Apple when Steve Jobs was there, but then when Steve Jobs died, Apple kind of went downhill. People can disagree on that, you know. And it's the same thing with Sonic. Like, it was Iizuka and Naka together were creating amazing things. Like, Iizuka did the level design for Sonic Heroes. I could never disrespect him for that, you know. But when Naka went, whatever Naka was doing, whatever he was bringing to the table that combined with Iizuka, it's like it was missing that. And then it just became one-sided, you know. They say the best companies have two CEOs because they can feed off each other's ideas. And I feel like when they lost Naka, it was like Iizuka was just on his own. And it was missing something, you know. That's just how I feel. So maybe if Iizuka left and it was just Naka, we would have seen something special that Iizuka brought to the table be gone, and it'll be just Naka. We'll be dissing Naka. I don't know. It's just on their own they're missing something. Damn, I'm really stacked on that. Someone said Sonic Colors does have the most creative levels in the series. One of. I would still put Heroes above that. I know people are going to disagree with that, but Heroes was just fucking insane. You went from the beach levels to the futuristic power levels to the casino and the bingo, live bingo, to the canyons, shooting out of bullets, out of canyons, and like all of that, to the frog forest and the lost jungles, to the mystical levels, and then finally in the sky, going through from ship to ship. Like, Heroes just had it all, man. Like, Colors was great as well in terms of like variety and environments. Don't get it twisted. Starlight Carnival was beautiful, you know. But man, Heroes, Egg Fleet, like, you fools must all have a death wish. They're in the fucking sky. There's no one linear path. I mean, it's a linear game, but there's no one linear ground. Like, run on this ground. It's like we're going from ship to ship, destroying them. Like, you can't look at the level. It's just a bunch of ships. The level ends in the air. Like, and then Final Fortress, just like the most epic level. Like, and then Mystic Mansion, like in the area where you hit the switches and then it goes blue skies, and then like they did that on GameCube. Like, they really did that shit on GameCube. Like, don't forget, like Megabyte said, don't remember Zuko was involved in Mania. I mean, his involvement was to make it a bigger game. So it was like, it was gonna be like 4 original zones, and Zuko was like, add old zones, make it a bigger game. That was really Azuka's main involvement. So we can't really give him props for the entire game. But I guess if it wasn't for him, it would have just been Mirage Saloon, Studiopolis, Press Garden, and Titanic Monarch, which I wouldn't have hated, but I would have missed Chemical Plant Act 2. I would have missed, of course, the GOAT Flying Battery Act 2. So, you know, but I guess people were mad because they saw a game that was mostly not original and they thought Iizuka did this. When I guess, yeah, it would have been fully original had Iizuka not butted in, but it would have been a short game and people would have been complaining that it's too short, like Sonic 4, which was Sonic 4 was 4 zones. So I guess what people kind of took it as, and the reason why they were mad at Iizuka is because they kind of saw it as, we could have had 12 original zones, but instead we only got 4 original zones and 8 old ones. Instead of, it was actually going to be 4 zones, and now we got 12 zones. So it's kind of where you're coming from, you know. Like, as I said, if Colors had come out after Gens, it wouldn't have been as well received. But because it came out after Unleashed, at a time when people were complaining about anything that wasn't just regular Sonic, it just, all it had to do was be like, we're not as good as Unleashed Day stages, but there's no Werehog, and then people just add it up, you know. But if it had come out, if Colors had come out after Gens, people would have seen it as a step down instead of a step up, and it wouldn't have been looked at the same way. And I think that's why there's a problem. Like, let's be real. Like, people love to hate on Forces, and I don't like Forces, but with all the Unleashed hate when the game came out, if Forces came out right after Unleashed, I bet you it would have gotten good review scores. If it was like Unleashed and Forces came out after, the Forces would have gotten good review scores. Then they drop Colors, then they drop Gens, then it's like, you know. But anyway, I'm rambling. My controller's disconnected again. Well, the battery's dead. Wow. Don't worry, I've prepared for that. I've got rechargeable batteries. How come Forces was so underwhelming? Well, this has been answered already. The employees that made Sonic great are gone. So, yeah, that's it, really. Get a bunch of newbies to work on it. What are they gonna do? Like, they can just do the best of their ability, and by the time they get better at Sonic level design, then they get tired of working for Sega because clearly they're not treating their employees well because they keep leaving. And once they get better, then they go work for Nintendo and get probably higher pay and better working conditions, and then Nintendo gets all the talent. And people still don't realize that Odyssey is basically like Unleashed, you know, in like visuals and experience and gameplay in so many ways, but they love it. The gameplay is like the well. It's like the well. People don't see it. Oh god. They really don't see it. Unleashed was doing that back in 08. Alright. Let's go and talk to the prof. I might do... It's 2 hours. I might do one more stage and then call it a day. Depending on the stage. If it's rooftop farm night, I might do it. I don't know.
Found you, Sonic!
Alright, we have to watch this cutscene.
Oh, Sonic, I've been looking for you forever.
Hey, let me go.
You're crazy if you think you can get away from Amy Rose and,
How did she go before she opened her eyes?
you.
Like she went and then she opened her eyes.
I'm so sorry. I just completely mistook you for someone else. That is so strange. I could have sworn it was him. Anyway, I'm really sorry. See you later.
One thing I love about this scene, just watch this.
Well, that was weird. How come that girl didn't know you were you, Sonic? I mean, I guess you are kinda, you know, and
This scene. Just seeing Sonic so down, like, you know, because Amy didn't recognize him of all people.
you only look really scary, Sonic.
Like,
Inside you're the same as ever. I guarantee.
like it's just like, it just goes to show the depth of the story. And
Chocolate?
I know Gamer Guy talked about this, but, you know, Sonic characters talk too much. Like, this scene, he just did a little sigh, and it just describes everything. I'm not saying Sonic characters shouldn't talk, because when they do talk, when they're supposed to, it's good, but it's just like, he said like one thing in that whole cutscene, I think, and it was just like, it just worked, you know. And then that other cutscene with the Missouri boss, where it was like they were about to face off against Eggman, there was no cocky line, it was just like and then they just did that little pose, and it was just like, that's it. And sometimes it just actions speak louder than words. I'm not saying there should be voice acting, but sometimes the best cutscenes, like the intro to Unleashed, Sonic got like one line until like he got zapped. I think he got a second line, but like the whole intro, and then he just comes in, and when he says that line, it's like, this is beautiful. And he's like, this is new, showing remorse, Eggman, like, and he just kills that one line, and then the whole thing is perfect. Like, you know what I mean? Like 06 intro, which people hate 06, but Sonic doesn't say much. The cutscene takes place, people are talking, humans are talking, whatever. Sonic comes in and it's like, hey, well, that's a snazzy performance there, like, and then he just comes in and just saves the day, and it's just, that's it. Like, man, you're getting me hyped on 06 right now. Like, I'm gonna fucking stop playing 06 if you don't stop right now. Who am I talking to? I'm the one bringing up 06. It's me bringing up 06. Sonic fans honestly don't deserve new Sonic games because they complain all the time. I mean, like, fandoms always complain all the time. It's part of being in a fan base, especially one like this. Look at what happened with the Diablo thing, where they fucking, that's like the third most disliked video percentage wise on YouTube because they were mad that they were getting a mobile game. Like, alright. Temple here in Spagonia, and then in Holoska. Oh, you been to Holoska? Okay. Alright, so it's Spagonia night now. Okay, so this will be the last stage. And then we'll end the stream. because I just want to do that clock tower section, which is just fucking lit. So we have to end on that. We'll end on the werehog because I know everyone loves that. Can we get a 1 in the chat if you like the werehog? A 2 if you don't. Let's see what the chat's saying. Okay, get some 1s. Get some 1s. Where are the 2s? Okay, we got a 2. We got a 2. We got a few 2s. We're getting a lot of 1s. I mean, probably because I always praise the werehog, so I've got like werehog fans in my, you know, stream. So it's probably not the best audience. I remember I spent ages trying to get through here, and it just takes you to like tornado defense. You know, you go through all these things, it just literally just takes you to tornado defense. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just gonna go back. And I think there's a medal hidden somewhere here. If you go under here, is it under? How do I get there? I forget. There's a way to get there, and then you could literally. Maybe it's not open yet. I don't know. Probably just go. I'll probably go to the stage. I swear there's a way to get there. Oh, you have to get there as Sonic, as daytime Sonic, and then switch afterwards. Yeah, you got to get there on. You got to go with daytime Sonic. Megabyte said, "What was the question?" Oh, it was press 1 if you like the werehog, and then 2 if you don't. That was the question. Oh god, Twip. You know, I said this at the beginning of my stream, but I literally wasn't going to stream today, and then I saw Twip, who I'm still subscribed to for some reason, streaming Unleashed, and then blaming the game for his sucking. How do you get that medal? Oh my god, how do you get that medal? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, I'm getting annoyed. I'm not even playing properly. Alright. So we'll do this stage and then we'll end the stream. Alright, if I can get that, if I can unlock that 1 running move, then I'll be happy. Because that's like my go-to combat move. Once you have that, the combat just becomes, I don't want to say a breeze, but it definitely becomes a lot easier to tolerate. I'm tempted to skip the medals because I'm going to end off the stream after this video and I probably won't use this file. So I'm tempted to just skip the medals, but it feels so weird because there's a lot of these green doors in this level and they be hiding medals all over the place. Like, you're supposed to go this way, but then if you go left, there's like enemies or something, and then... Okay, no, there's no enemies here, but I think there's a medal in here. It's one of them. So, usually on a first playthrough, these things take you long, because you'll be opening all these doors looking for medals. So, since it's the last stage I'm going to do, I might just be like, fuck it, and just try and do a semi-speed run. Yeah. Oh, there's a medal there. How do you get that? I've forgotten. Literally, I'm rusty. Alright. I like that swirling action you can do with small enemies. Which one is the swirling action? Oh yeah, this is how we get the medal. Just go down here. Alright, cool. Alright. Yeah, this level, I have a weird relationship with this level because it's actually not one of my favorites in the game. but it's like it has like one of my favorite sections. I think I just missed the medal when I fell down there, but oh well. Oh, there's one here. But yeah, it's not actually my favorite level. Like, I like a lot of other Werehog levels before this one, but it has like my favorite Werehog section, like, period, and that's the clock tower section. It's just like, I feel like when I see that section, I feel like they should have done more of that with the Werehog, you know. Not to say I don't like combat, but obviously the balance in certain levels was a bit more combat heavy and less platforming. And I feel like if they had a bit more of that, you know, which is the reason why my favorite Werehog stage is Empire City Night, because it has combat, but a lot of it is optional. Like, I mean, a lot of the stages have optional combat, but, you know, I think Rooftop Run Night had the most non-optional combat out of all the Werehog stages, and then Empire City Night had the least amount of non-optional combat. So there was a lot of optional combat in Empire City Night, and then combine that with like some of the best platforming in the game, and you have like a fucking amazing stage. Like, if you added the clock tower section to Empire City Night, it would literally be like, there would be nothing bad to say about the stage. It would be perfect. It would be literally like a masterpiece. Like, it's serious. That stage is just so amazing. Alright. Someone said the clock tower section is so fun. It's fun to climb up quickly by chaining your jumps together. Try to keep the momentum going. Yeah, the momentum, and then, you know, when you first play, you're like scared as fuck. So you're you know, being all slow and shit, and then you get a bit better, and you're like, fuck this shit, I'm about to go in, and then you just start taking shortcuts and shit. Like when you got all the additional moves and stuff, it's just like so much depth to this gameplay that you just unlock moves and you start playing better, and it's just like so fun. Like, so this stage, if this stage didn't have the clock tower section, I'd be like, meh, like this stage, it's not bad or anything, but it's not like, you know, it's not like my go-to. But then you add the clock tower and it makes the whole stage worth it. It's so weird. Okay, let's try and hit that. Yeah, so those enemies you don't actually have to kill. So as I was saying, not all enemies are forced on you. So sometimes they put a bunch of enemies when there's a switch, and you just have to run and hit the switch. And see, those enemies you have to kill because they put the wall there. So it confuses people, but yeah, a lot of those enemies you can skip. Alright. Okay, maybe you do have to kill these enemies because like 3 enemies appeared, right? And then the purple wall showed up, so I guess they still make you kill these ones, so these aren't actually optional. So as I was saying before, yeah, this stage has a lot more of the forced combat compared to other stages where a lot of it can be skipped. Alright, one more enemy. Yeah. Alright, grab the... Okay, we got 4. We got 4. Alright, let's see if I can get that one move. I'm gonna try again. Wereclaw charge, is that it? I don't think that's it. No, why do I keep going to inventory? I don't think I have it now. Ugh! I wanna unlock that move. Alright. There's a medal here. Pretty much remember this one. Oh, no, there isn't a medal here. I'm wildin'. Wait, no, there is a medal here. I knew it. No mess with your boy. Alright. If I had that running move right now. That's it. So again, the shield, people don't use the shield and then they complain that the combat is too, like, hard. Like, alright, nice. 20k. Assuming I don't die, that's gonna help me get a good rank. I've been really slacking, like I usually always S rank, what's it called? Missouri Night, and then I fucking died. I messed up and got like, what did I get? An A or a B? I don't know, like an A or a B. But yeah, I'm still gonna blame input lag for that, but still, yeah. Oh look, it's Matthew, the owner of Sega, bringing us the latest in Sonic the Hedgehog flops. And how's the 2019 Sonic game going, Matt? Can you tell us anything about that? I think there's a medal in here. Oh no, it's just a fucking tape. Wait, is it? No, I think there's a medal. Nah, it's just a tape. Alright. So all these doors, you have to be searching them like heavy, like if you want to find shit. Alright, so this section, they want you to push the block and then like do all that, and I'm just like, bump that. Like, I'm trying to grab it without doing all that, but the camera's moving out the way. There we go. Alright. I think there's a medal here. Yeah, there's a medal here. Alright. Move forward. Okay. Get up. Get up. Wait, is there really nothing here? Man, they trolled me. Alright. I don't think there's a medal in there. Could be wrong. But yeah, again, like... Okay. So this area is another example of... Oh, there's a medal there. This area is another example of, oh, too much combat, but you don't actually have to kill these enemies. Again, like, I can skip these, literally. So, just another example of, I don't want to say people lying, but people exaggerating. Okay. Grab that medal. I'm fucking lost. Which way is it again? I'm fucking rusty. Is it the other way? Man. Matt says, do you like Waku Waku Sonic Patrol? Oh god. I'm rusty as fuck. Oh my god. I don't play the stage that much. As I said, like, I love the clock tower, but the middle part is kind of like, yeah, so all the, like, those enemies there, don't have to kill them. I just decided to, like, I didn't even kill all of them, but you don't have to. Like, so many of them you can skip. Like, the best part, you know, is when you level up your characters, right? And then it's just like, you've got the medals, you don't need to level up, like, anymore. So you just go, fuck it, I'm just gonna skip everything and just get to the end as quickly as possible. And you can get some crazy times, like, I swear, getting under 10 minutes on a world stage becomes nothing once you ignore the medals and ignore the enemies. But obviously on a first playthrough, it's a fresh file. You want to get all the shit so you can level up, so you can get to the end of the game. So it's one of those games where the first playthrough experience is going to be different from the later playthroughs. Alright. So where are we now? I think there's a medal somewhere here. I said I wasn't going to get medals, and here I am getting medals. Nice. Right. Nice. Sweet 20k. Prem, what are your thoughts on Super Mario 3D World? I mean, it's basically like New Super Mario Bros. 3D. Which I actually really like 2D Mario, so that doesn't bother me. You know, as much as 2D sections bother me in 3D Sonic. Mario 3D World feeling like a New Super Mario Bros. Game didn't really bother me. I don't know. So yeah, those enemies there, only the big one you had to kill. The others you could skip. So again, like when I be doing my speed runs, I'm not a speed runner, but when I be doing my running through the stage fast runs, like I learn like which enemies to skip and which enemies to not skip. God, the first time I played this level, it was just like the thrill of doing this, like, was insane. Like they really just like put all of this together. Like, it was just insane to do this whole clock tower section, and you could actually fall. Like, it was a big deal. Like, it wasn't just like fall and start again and then no life lost or anything. Like, you had to put in the work. And then when I first saw someone speedrun this section, and like my heart was beating for them because they were skipping sections and using the Werehog's abilities to its max. Like, and I'd never done that before at the time. I was always a safe player. Like, I always played it safe. Even right now, because of input lag, I'm probably not going to go ham on shortcuts. I'm just going to do it the regular way, most likely. But when I'm really in the mood, I'll be doing that shit. Like, when I'm playing on my own time, obviously I'm going to end the stream after. So, I'm not going to die and then take longer, but I'm going to try not to die. Okay. Oh, another thing that people don't know, if you press B while you're on the pole, you can go up faster. Like, a lot of people don't know this for some reason. Alright, get that medal. Alright, I'm trying to remember where I came from so I don't fall into something. Alright, cool. Alright. And not like, remember when I said, someone asked me in the stream before, what's your favorite non-Sonic game? And I said Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. Those slices and this kind of thing is literally in Prince of Persia. When I think of Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands, I think of better Werehog. Like, no disrespect to the Werehog, but I see it as like Werehog the game, but it's more focused on the parkour and stuff than the combat. Like, there is combat, but it's really OP. Like, it's pretty simple combat. You just occasionally from time to time, ooh, I skipped that, nice. Occasionally from time to time do some combat, but it's nothing really like hard or anything. It's just because once you level up, you're pretty OP and you can do whatever the fuck you want. But the hard part is like the actual platforming. Not really hard or anything, but it's just that Prince of Persia game came out in like 2010. Really good game. Like, if you like the Werehog, I would say give Prince of Persia The Forgotten Sands a go. There's also the Sands of Time, which, and I keep messing up the titles. I've been mixing them up a lot. But the one I'm talking about is the 2010 one. Not to say that the Sands of Time isn't good, but the 2010 one is a bit more recent, so graphically, like, you know, it's gonna look nicer. But the Sands of Time graphically holds up pretty well. Like, I have that on PC, and it looks amazing. I almost fell at the end. You see that? If I died at the fucking end, I would have been fucking pissed. Is there a medal there? I swear they hid one there. I'm not even gonna bother right now. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to hit the switch. Duh. I knew I was supposed to do something. Sonic. A lot of people don't like Chip's voice, the English voice. I fucking love it. Like, people say, I hate when people say this, when they say, what's it called? Oh, you're just blinded by nostalgia, you're ignoring Unleashed's flaws. I'm like, okay, list the flaws. And I'll be like, the Werehog, the Medal Collector. I'm like, maybe for you that's a flaw, but that's a pro. That's a reason, one of the reasons why I like the game. You can't say I'm ignoring flaws when they're flaws to you and not flaws to me. You know? I mean, if you want to call long loading screens in 06 a flaw or not being polished a flaw, fine. But you can't say that long levels is a flaw when it's just a design choice which can either be considered a pro or a con depending on who's playing the game. You know? Like, certain things are design choices. Like, some people say that the character models in 06 are bad. I mean, that's your choice. That's your opinion. It's a design choice. It's not a flaw unless you think it's a flaw. And then if you think it's a flaw to you. You know, it's not a bug in a game. It's a design, you know. a lot of things. People have to learn the distinction. And wow, flop. I was trying to do the critical. Are there enemies left? Oh, right. Wow. I'm trying to get the critical. I'm messing up. I'll just finish him off. Alright, we're done. It's gotta be at least a B, right? Alright, hey, okay, cool. Someone said, funny how people complain about long levels in this game. What was one of the biggest complaints about Force's short levels? Because what happens is they keep going further and further. They push boundaries. People said with Unleashed, the levels are too long. They're like, oh, you think the levels are too long? Okay, here's colors then. Here's 6 acts per world. Oh, you're fine with that? Okay, here's generations. Okay, we'll make the levels even shorter. 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes 15 seconds. And then what did they do with Generations? They loved that, and then they complained about Modern Planet Wisp, which was the only level which would take you 4 minutes. Even on a first playthrough, like most levels should not take you 4 minutes in Gens. I mean, technically the timer continues when you die, so it could if you kept dying, which you shouldn't, but either way. But in terms of like the length from start to finish, a level in Gens should not take you 4 minutes except Modern Planet Wisp. And what do people do? Gens is a masterpiece, but we hate Modern Planet Wisp. And they're like, oh, okay, here's Lost World, and then added more acts and made it like whatever the fuck they made it like. And then Forces, they're like, okay, we've had enough now. Here's some 1 minute stages. Like, seriously, like, we're done with you. You want short stages? Here's 30 of them. Like, you know. What is the longest stage in Forces anyway? Probably a classic Sonic stage. I don't know. Alright. Someone said longer bad levels over shorter good levels any day. I mean, I don't know if you're being sarcastic. You probably are, but I mean, the levels in Unleashed were really good, so I'm fine with the length. Sonic, I was waiting. Here, I've got something from the professor. I think he came up with something already. Oh, is this the camera? Oh yeah, the camera, yeah. Do we talk to the professor now? Oh yeah, it's the camera thing. With the sperm coming out of their heads. Come on, babe, let's dance the night away.
Is there some kind of party going on? No, something's not right here.
Someone said, I love how people violently bomb the warehouse but praise the hell out of Gens Classic Sonic. Like, literally, when it comes to comparing Unleashed and Gens, like, I just go, day stages, modern stages are similar in quality, but then Werehog is significantly superior to Gens Classic Sonic. Therefore, Unleashed is, like, better. Like, that's just how I see it. Like, Gens Classic Sonic was just, like, something, for me at least, in my opinion, something to tolerate just to get back to the modern stages. Like, oh yeah, the Act 1s, whatever. Alright. Wait, I've got the move. I've got the move. When did I unlock the move? I got the move. What was it called? So I must have just gotten it then, because I didn't have it when I did Apollos. Oh, I love this move. Oh, yes. This is what makes the combat fucking fun for me. Using this move. Someone said I love the classic games, but I didn't like how Sonic and Gens. He's a nerfed modern Sonic with an OP spin dash. I mean, he just seems like a nerfed classic Sonic, to be honest. With a weird non-analog spin dash. The spin dash used to feel a bit more analog, but here it was like either it's useless when you don't press it long enough, or it's fucking OP. There's no middle ground, you know. Alright, we've got tons of XP here. Ooh, let's spread that out. Prem, you're using it for a while but didn't notice. You mean what? Was I using it in Spagonia Night? I don't. Did I have it then? I swear I didn't have it before.
What was I just doing? Hey!
That was some Sonic CD intro type shit.
Was that Sonic?
Ah, that should calm things down a bit around here. Chalk another one up for Sonic.
You know Sonic?
Oh, Professor Pickle. Professor Pickle's best line is when he goes, "Is that quite right, Tails?" Like, that line is just so well delivered. Like, you know. Alright, so I've got the Flash. Alright, so what am I supposed to do now? Is it Holosko or something? I'm probably going to end off the stream now. I'm assuming that it will tell me I'm supposed to go in the map, the world map anyway, so I'm assuming it's Holoska Night, which I would totally do, but I don't know. Probably gonna end off the stream now. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and yeah, technically it's not the 10th anniversary as I said before, because the PS2 Wii port came out on the 18th, and the 360 PS3 port came out on the 20th, so it's 2 days early, but everyone was celebrating on Twitter, and I couldn't be bothered to correct everyone because that's long. But I was just like, let's stream a bit of it, and as I said at the beginning of the stream, check out my non-Sonic channel, link in the description. It's a gaming channel, not Sonic. Thanks to those of you who subscribed during this stream to the channel. I see you guys. And yeah, I think I did like, I wouldn't say I probably did like 1/3 of the game probably. Remember when Sonic games took more than one sitting to beat? Like, I did like a 4-part Unleashed stream. In fact, let me link that in the chat, because I know you guys, not all of you are subscribed in. Maybe you weren't there, maybe you don't remember. So I feel like I should link that, because that was a pretty good stream. It was like, I think it was 4 Sonic Unleashed streams to beat the game, and then I combined it into one long video so that you guys could watch it. And I think it was a pretty great stream, and since I'm not going to be finishing the game this time, I feel like, yeah, I should just link it. I'll just spam it in the chat quickly. So if you want to see more of Prem streaming Unleashed, you can catch the whole game on that video link. And, you know, it was a fun stream, you know. And if you want to check out the non-Sonic channel, link in the description, and also link being spammed in the chat. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. It's been real. Dorembi out.